Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you're doing amazingly wherever you are in this world. Before I start this video, I do want to apologise for the time it's taken me to upload this video. I'll go through why in another video. But today I want to talk about watches. More precisely smartwatches, because I've got a love-hate relationship with these things, so I just wanted to talk about them really. So in my head, there's three types of smartwatches. You've got notification watches, which is generally what I've reviewed before, like the Goodman's one I did not long back. Yes, they can monitor your fitness, but it's mainly notifications. Who's messaging you, who's emailed you, who's ringing you. You know, oh, you've reached your goal of 10,000 steps sort of thing. Then you've got fitness watches, which are like the Garmin ones or like Fitbits, where it's all about the fitness side of it is top notch. So like, you know, it'll give you different exercises to do. It can log the exercises better. The apps and everything are a lot better on them. And then you get smartwatches, which are like what Apple do and Android do, like Samsung sort of thing, where they are, basically it's a second phone, but on your wrist sort of thing. I've had in my mind, every version. So I've had a notification watch, I've had a sports watch or a fitness tracker, and I've had smartwatch. My favourite one to use was my Galaxy Watch 4. I had the classic one with the bezel that you could move, but the battery was awful. But it was one of my favourite watches. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is because I just have a really weird relationship with them, because currently I'm just using this, a Casio Illuminator watch, because I like it, even though it's not a mechanical watch, I like a proper watch. So generally I'm wearing a mechanical watch, or I've got my digital watch. Now, the reason why I like smartwatches is because the Galaxy one I had, apart from the terrible battery, you could change the way it operated, and mine operated like a Pip-Boy. Fallout is my all-time favourite thing, so when I saw that I could make it like into a Pip-Boy, I was blown away. But I like the fact I could operate my phone through it, i.e. using the camera or to film videos. That was the whole point of getting a new phone and the watch. But even the newer models are a bit crap. And I was like, I don't know. But before I had that one, I had this one, which is just like a £20 watch from Amazon. And apart from things like operating the camera through my watch or, syncing calendars and everything, this does exactly the same thing. And it's waterproof to the same standards of the Galaxy 4. And it was just like amazing, considering that one was like £200 brand new, whatever it is. And this cost me 20 quid. But I don't know. It's like, I want a watch, right? I want a watch where put a battery in, I don't have to worry about it. Like this one's got like a 10-year kind of like life on a battery. But I love a mechanical watch, like an automatic one where you wind it up or you move and you never have to put a battery in it. So when I had the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4, the fact that literally every night I'd have to charge it because the battery was bad, like really bad. But that seems to be a thing with the Galaxy watches. Even the newer one, it's like, the battery could be better. And I just don't get it, you know what I mean? Like this watch can do pretty much almost everything the other watch could do, but this can last like 5 days easy. But my problem is, I like my mechanical watch. I like a real watch. I mean, this one, you can't really do all the fancy faces. You can do stuff like that, but they're generally just knockoff sort of thing of like an Apple Watch or whatever. But I just don't know. It's like, I don't like notifications coming through. Like, I don't want to know stuff about apps, or like, I don't like the only notifications I actually have on my phone are WhatsApp, text and ring. That's it. And I don't know if it's because I'm from the generation where I fucking hate notifications, but I know I don't utilize a watch for what it does, like all the, that side of things. I do like the fact that on my Galaxy one I could reply to messages via, WhatsApp or text. I could do that. So I could either literally write it by tracing my finger, or I could speak into it, or type. That was amazing. This one, you can't reply to messages or anything. You can play music for it, which is pretty cool. But I just went through a thing where I was like, why do I want one? And initially it was so I could film with my new phone. So instead of using like cameras and stuff, I could just kind of film on the go. But I don't know, I've just got this really weird love-hate relationship with it. Like, I'm looking at this one now, I'm like, I'm going to wear it again. But then I'm going to be like, no, I want my watch. And I think it's because I don't like the fact I have to charge it every 5 days, or with my other one every day. Because in my head, if you got to do that, it's not doing its job. Especially if it monitors your sleep. What's the point when you have to take it off every night? So I'm just like, I don't know, I've got such a weird love-hate, and they're expensive. I mean, granted, most of the time you get a big display, very minimal buttons. It's bright, it's loud, it monitors your heartbeat and everything. in all fairness, it kicks a modern, like, I say modern, it kicks a mechanical watch's arse every day. I don't know what it is. Give me one of these watches any day of the week. I think what I'm scared of is, like, I don't know if you can see it on this one properly. What I'm scared of is that I'll scratch the screen to some point where it just won't work. And I think the market is now saturated with different watches. You don't know what to get. Because like I said, this costs like £20 and it does almost everything like a branded watch can do. I think if I could reply to messages, this would be the one. So, I don't know. It's a tricky one, really. Tricky one. I mean, this is kind of more of a rant than anything else. I mean, I use Android. I'm not against Apple, I just don't like using them. So if you guys know a watch, right, where I can operate my camera through it, I can, you know, reply to messages. I mean, even with this one, if someone rings me, I can talk to them through this. You know what I mean? Like I said, it does everything my Galaxy one did, apart from operate my camera. If you guys know of a watch that can do all of that, let me know, because I want to get into it. I do want to get into it. It's like, for instance, this camera, this one here. It's essentially, what, a Hero 10, GoPro Hero 10, I think it's clone, but it's by Wolfgang. It's a GA200 or something. It's essentially the same thing. The only thing it can't do very well is the image stabilization, like a GoPro. But it does everything a GoPro does, and it costs like a tenth of the price or something stupid like that. Don't quote me on the maths. But yeah, I still don't know how I feel about watches like these. Like if the screen gets smashed, you're knackered. You know what I mean? Because the screen is where your touch is, but this one, the screen gets smashed, I could potentially just unscrew 4 screws, get a new one. I think that's what scares me. I like how customizable smartwatches are. Like I said, on my Galaxy one, I had the Fallout kind of thing, so the Pip-Boy on there. And what was really cool was, like, if your heartbeat was really fast, the Vault Boy was running, but if it was really low, it'd take a gentle walk. You know, stuff like that. It was brilliant. And like the UV, like when you're checking the weather, instead of UV, it was radiation. And brilliant stuff like that I love, but saying that, that's probably why the battery was dying. But to be fair, on that watch, you did have to turn pretty much everything off, and then it became pointless. I don't know, maybe I'm just old now and not in touch with technology as it used to be. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it there, because I could go on for ages about why I don't understand modern, like, smartwatches. I'm going to give it a try. I'm going on holiday next week, so we'll give it a try, because I do want to try and monitor my health a bit more. I want to try and monitor my sleep, because in the video I'm going to do after this, I guess now, I'm going to talk about certain things, and I want to try and be a better me. So yeah, I think I might end this one. Until next time on another rant about technology and how I'm old. Yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one. See you soon. Bye.